They're all on the gate. They're off and running at Fingerlakes. Good start, looks like for most. It's Runaway Joke from an inside post, setting out for the lead. Morning Cups on the outside in second, and Pompous Prince even further deep on the course in third. More Vino towards the inside, fourth, 3 lengths off the lead, a gap of 4. Back to Tequila, who's about a length and a half in front of the Institute, who's at the tail of the field, half mile to go, and it's Runaway Joke on top by a length and a half. Pompous Prince to the outside of Morning Cup, second and third. More Vino behind the leaders in fourth, 2.5 off the lead. A gap of 4 to the Institute, who's out of last, and Tequila trails the field, 2.5 furlongs to go, and Runaway Joke looks good on the front end. Has a lead by a little over 2 lengths. Morning Cup, the nearest pursuer, in second. The Institute trying to thread his way through traffic up into third to the outside of Morvino is back in fourth. They got 3/16 to go, and it's Runaway Joke who has a 7-length lead. The battle for the balance. Morning Cup to the outside of the Institute. 16th to go, and Runaway Joke loves Fingerlakes. 6 for 6 at Fingerlakes, and also now has a 7-race win streak. The Institute second, close for third, Morvino or exacted $15, 50-cent tribe, $12.05. Dime Super, $4.85. Draw on the gate. And they're off. Sluggish start, my kind of crazy. It's Percy who accelerates out for the front end. Wisecrackers on the outside. Bright Angel at the fence in third. Racer X in fourth. To the inside of Yojita Moneymaker will be 3 wide around that first turn. Finds Creek saves all the ground, and my kind of crazy's off the inside at the back of the pack as they circle around the first turn. It's Percy who's on the point, has a lead by just about a length over Wisecracker, who stalks in second. Bright Angel drops off the pace in third. 4 lengths off the lead. Yojita Moneymaker, Racer X outside of him, and then 4 more lengths back to Finds Creek, who's about 5 lengths in front of My Kinda Crazy, who's at the back of the pack as they travel up the backstretch. It's Percy doling out the fractions, a lead 3 parts of a length, now a length over Wisecracker, who rates outside in second. Racer X is in third. Bright Angel in some tight quarters towards the inside in a joint fourth, with Yojita Moneymaker, who's 3 wide and is now up into fourth. Second last Finds Creek in about 8 lengths off the lead, and about 9 lengths to the trailer, My Kinda Crazy. 2.5 furlongs to go in this race. Wisecracker on even terms with Percy. They're clear by 9 lengths. Yojita Moneymaker under a drive in third. Racer X towards the inside fourth. Finds Creeks in fifth. Bright Angel drops back to second last as they turn into the stretch. Percy is persistent on the front end. Opens up by a length and a half too. Wisecracker fully extended in second. Many lengths back to Yojita Moneymaker in third. They run to the 16th pole. It's Percy. Percy leads by 4 lengths over Wisecracker, and Percy will break the maiden today. Wisecracker second, many lengths back to Yojita Moneymaker third, and Bright Angel fourth. Dollars. Exacta, $14.60, 50-cent tribe, $12.50. Dime Super, 6. And they're off. It's Bavarian Creme who gets the jump on the field, who sends out for the lead. Kaz Music outside second. Georgie's Ladies improving up the inside third, now up into a joint second. Lincolnville Beach in fourth, 3 lengths off the lead. 2 lengths, now a length to Mrs. Bell, who's to the outside of Pure Elegance, who's at the back of the pack. Bavarian Creme controls this race by a half length. Kaz Music shadows that one outside second. Georgie's Ladies really nowhere to go along the inside, and a joint third with Lincolnville Beach, who is outside up into the third spot. Mrs. Bell's in fifth, 4.5 off the lead, and a length and a half to Pure Elegance, who trails the field. About 2.5 furlongs to go. Bavarian Creme and Kaz Music, these two are on even terms. Lincolnville Beach outside third. Georgie's Ladies drops back in fourth, 5 lengths off the lead. Then is Mrs. Bell as they turn into the stretch. Kaz Music let loose to the outside of Bavarian Creme. These two nip and tuck, joined by Lincolnville Beach on the outside, who's only a half length off the lead into second. 16th to go. Kaz Music, Lincolnville Beach lunging late. Kaz Music getting to the finish line in front, just ahead of Lincolnville Trifecta, Superfecta, Daily Double, Late Pick 5 wagering. Post time race 4 in 20 minutes at 2:30 p.m. And they're off. Looks like a very competitive start. Not My Type from an outside post going out for the lead. Salty Ryan's at the fence. Ex Machina is next. And here's Billy at the gate on the extreme outside. Billy at the gate now contending for the top spot. A couple more lengths back to Salt Spartan in fifth to the outside of Mama's Mini. Chicago Charlie shuffle back to second last. And 3 lengths to A Few Choice Words, who's at the tail of the field as they get ready to take on the turn. Billy at the gate now emerges with the lead. It opens up by a length over Salty Ryan in pursuit in second. Ex Machina stalks in third. 2 more lengths back to Not My Type in fourth. Salt Spartan, Mama's Mini, fifth and sixth, and about 6.5 lengths off the lead. Chicago Charlie goes wide, second last, and A Few Choice Words at the back of the pack as they reach the top of the stretch. Billy at the gate is homeward bound, has a lead by about 5 lengths over Salty Ryan and Mama's Mini. Mama's Mini now up into a joint second, but still about 4.5 lengths off the lead of Billy at the gate. It's Billy at the gate who's home free. Billy at the gate in front. Mama's Mini second. Salty Ryan third. Fourth, Salt Spark. $6.25. Dime Super, $3.57. And 50-cent pick 3, $11.30. The gate. And they're off. It's Goody's Girl who sprints out for the front end. Big Advantage displaying speed towards the fence. Empire Magic's in third. Value Dreamer outside of her in fourth. A couple lengths to Playing with Dowels in second last, and a length to Out of the Cloud, who's at the back of the pack as they race up the backstretch. Goody's Girl has the lead. Big Advantage gets off the inside, now contends in second. Empire Magic's in third, 3.5 lengths off the lead. Then 2.5 lengths back to Value Dreamer, who's about 3 lengths in front of Playing with Dowels, who's to the inside of Out of the Cloud at the tail of the field. 2.5 furlongs to go. Goody's Girl, Big Advantage, nudged upon to keep up in second. Empire Magic ranges up to the outside in third. Value Dreamer drops back as it's Out of the Cloud into fourth, but about 10 lengths off the lead as they turn into the stretch. It's Goody's Girl who cuts the corner, has the lead by a couple lengths over Empire Magic to the outside. A Big Advantage for second. They run to the 16th pole. Goody's Girl on top by about 3 lengths. Empire Magic on the outside, a Big Advantage for the place, but it's Goody's Girl. Goody's Girl, a front-running victory. Photo for second. Big Advantage to the inside of Empire Magic. Regular double 2.5, 23.60. Consolation double 2.9, 5.40. Exacta 28.40. 50-cent try 24.50. Dime Super 5286, $20.02. 50-cent pick 3.5. All in the gate. And they're off. Lucio Non-Earl broke a step tardy. It's Night Missio and Gotta Be Possible. These two blaze out for the lead. Into Inspiration, flashing early speed up the inside in third. And Into Inspiration now going for the top spot and sticks the white blinkers in front. The top 3 going quick early on. They're clear by 8 over Probably Flattery, who runs along in fourth. Lucio Non-Earl running for purse money only in fifth. Gray-haired Gus splits those two, and then about 5 lengths to Armenian Dancer, who's shaken up at the back of the pack. They're already on the turn. It's Into Inspiration on top by 3 parts of a length over Night Missio, who's in pursuit in second. Gonna Be Possible drops back in third. Gray-haired Gus starts a rally in fourth, and then it's Probably Flattery. It's Gonna Be Possible blowing the turn. Lucio Non-Euro is in third last as they reach the top of the stretch. Into Inspiration on top of Night Missio. Gray-haired Gus up the inside. Gray-haired Gus up into second, 2 lengths off the lead, and gray-haired Gus will now angle to the outside of Into Inspiration. Into Inspiration clings to that lead. Gray-haired Gus has clear running room on the outside. Gray-haired Gus collars Into Inspiration for the win. Probably Flattery was third. Night Miss 40. Exacta 1980, 50-cent try, $7.95. Dime Super, $3.77. Pick 4, 4, 4, 69. They're all in the gate. And they're off. It's Bald Kitten who rushes out for the lead. Adelisa's Smile counter punches up the inside, and Adelisa's Smile has inside position on Bald Kitten, and those two kick clear by a length and a half over Lippin Law, who tracks in third. Maze Love Laffy outside of her in fourth. A couple lengths back, Hypnotic Flare in fifth, and a gap of about 5 lengths to our First Lady, who takes up residency at the back of the pack. It's Bald Kitten in the red price. bridle to the outside of Adelisa's Smile. The blue blinkers towards the rail in second. Now those two on even terms. A length and a half to Lippin Law is covered up to the inside of Maze Love Laffy in fourth. 2 more lengths to Hypnotic Flare in second last, and a margin of 4 lengths to Our First Lady, who trails the field. Adelisa's Smile leads this field into the far turn by just about a length over Bald Kitten, who's dropping back a little bit. Maze Love Laffy ranging up to the outside, up into second. Lippin Law towards the inside into third. Second last, Hypnotic Flare, and 2 lengths to Our First Lady, who trails the field as they arrive at the quarter pole. Adelisa's Smile whips him in, has the lead by just about a length and a half. Maze Love Laffy drifting out wide. Lippin Law is towards the inside in third. Bald Kitten in fourth. They run down to the final furlong. It's Adelisa's Smile who has the lead by about 4 or 5 lengths. Maze Love Laffy is in second. Lippin Law third. A no doubt about it winner, Adelisa's Smile in front. It's going to be close for second between Lippin Law and Maze Love Laffy. 260 the winning mutual. Double 22.20, exacta 7.70, 50-cent trifecta 4.80, dime super $2.18. And they're off. Not a good start for Miss Wobbles, who's last. The favorite, Igniting the Flame, dashes out for the lead. Only in My Dreams accompanies that one in the outside second. Positively races in third to the outside of La Indecente fourth. A gap of 4, Miss Wobbles in fifth, about 10 or 11 lengths off the lead. Kazam Elegance in second last, and Artemis Girl is at the back, but now is splitting horses. Is now up into fifth is Artemis Girl, but still about 14 lengths off the lead. Dueling leaders on the front end. Igniting the Flame and Only in My Dreams, they're clear by about 9 lengths. Positively races in third, a gap of 3 to La Indecente fourth. Artemis Girls in fifth, still 15 lengths off the lead. Kazam Elegance in second last, and Miss Wobbles trails the field as they turn into the stretch. Only in My Dreams to the outside of Igniting the Flame, and these two continue to be in match race mode, and they got 1 furlong to go. Then about 9 lengths back to La Indecente in third. And then in fourth, Artemis Girl, 16th to go. Igniting the Flame shrugs off Only in My Dreams just inside the 16th pole. Igniting the Flame, victorious. La Indecente second. Third, Only in My Dreams. Fourth, Artemis Koa, the winning jockey. It's official. 360 to winning mutual. That's 2 wins on the day for M. Anthony Ferraro. Daily double, $5.30, exacta $21, 50-cent try, $38.50, dime super, $20.80, 50-cent pick 3, $11.50, pick 4, 4 of 4, $39.50, and the pick 5, 5 of 5, $119.87. Eighth race is the last live race here at Fingerlakes for Monday. Next live racing date tomorrow, Tuesday, first post at 1 p.m. from high atop the roof here at Fingerlakes Gaming and Racetrack. This is your track announcer, Bill Downs, signing off. Have a tremendous evening.